yeah, Nuss Heidi here, and I just want to say Happy Pride Month! Yay! It's now June 1st, and to celebrate Pride Month, I wanted to give you a visual look at my life before I came out and after I came out at 22. So yeah, it took me a while to come out because I was too scared of the social consequences. Throughout my entire life, I saw not a ton of queer acceptance, but the main reason why I didn't come out until 22 was because I didn't want to admit that I was a furry, even though I definitely wanted to be the most hardcore furry ever. And believe me, I knew about everything about furries when I was a teenager. But being a mascot, I just felt like if all of this information came out, maybe it would lose me some opportunities. But of course, I ended up as a furry and had way more fun hanging out with all of y'all amazing furries. But yes, that's a little bit of my experience coming out. It's Pride, and we want to share our knowledge and maybe help someone else who may be in a similar boat. So now that I've explained what my life was like back then, let me show y'all visually. Let's look at some silly pictures of me from earlier in my life. Happy Pride. Yay! This is me singing at a karaoke bar. And karaoke bars are actually one of my most freeing forms of self-expression when I was still in the closet, because it was a way to be musical and fantastic. Hi! I'm gonna add some extra commentary here and there. Even back at the age of 17, there was definitely signs that there was something inside me that was different that I wanted to express. Because I'm literally on stage singing I Touch Myself by the Divinals. Then there's me in Kung Fu Panda. I mean, this is just cool to see such a big costume there. Not really any furry inklings from this one except just sort of, hey, this is a cool costume. There's also always been this element of escapism that attracted me to costuming. I was in the closet so long because I had a hard time accepting who I was and loving who I was. So by being able to put on a costume and be someone else, that was a way for me to find new ways to love myself. And in my mascotting journey, I also played non-furry characters. Like, I played humans, and I had a lot of fun with that as well, because I could be perceived as something different and something very positive. So that's why you see this big grin when I'm standing next to a mascot, because it reminds me of my desire to be something different. Little did I know, of course, that the whole journey is about loving myself for who I am. And it's taken me a number of years out to realize that that was the goal all along. Oh my gosh, okay, this one makes me kind of cringe. This is when I was wanting to be a furry, but not telling everyone I was a furry. Hi, I'm Dave. I'm the director of FruitCon 2015, convention for fruit enthusiasts or fruiters. What's a fruiter? Basically, we share a deep love for fruit. If you like fruit or want to be a fruit, you could be a fruiter too. My fruit identity is, and I don't want to read the rest of the text, but it's just me talking about furries while being too chicken to admit I'm a furry. But this shows me that I was interested in becoming a furry, and in the following months, that's actually when I came out and pretty much started going heckin' hard at the furry convention stuff. So yeah. But you can see there is this part of me that always wanted to express the furry side of myself. But I kept it in for so long that when it finally came out, well, it came out maybe a little intense, but it was overall for the better, and I'm very glad that I finally came out when I did and was able to express every part of myself, not just the ones that I thought that people would like. It really opened up the door to finding the partner and all of the furry friends who love me being us and not being anyone else but just myself. Okay, my next profile picture is me filming the furry reality TV shows video somewhere in 2017, and my gosh, I definitely look more confident. I'm showing off just a bunch of popcorn and butter in the ice bucket at a hotel. But comparing this photo to some of the early ones, I definitely have a lot more self-confidence. I was making a silly face here, like, I don't really do the silly face thing anymore. It's just kind of one of those being more comfortable in your own skin things. But I totally get what I was going for. Because when you're an entertainer, you want to entertain all the time, right? Yay! Oh my gosh, okay, this is me hugging one of my soup bros. Very sneakily cropped. I like the subtlety of this one. This is probably my queerest profile pic because I'm just enjoying hugging my fursuit friend. Shout out to my fursuit bro friend. And I actually really like this pic because it's just showing off the real me. It's me liking fuzzy anther things. It's me really being myself. And that's what Pride is all about, is loving your true, authentic self. And I'm glad I showed this part of myself off. Okay, look how confident this guy is. He has a nice short haircut. This is also me on my birthday. It was me wearing a onesie, because you gotta rock onesies. I gotta bring the onesie look back, because honestly, it's just, once again, me just doing what I want to do, wearing comfy Anthro stuff, and just kind of loving life. And I had a lot of fun with my outfits this convention because I wore my Donkey Kong onesie, I wore a Nos, of course, and I also wore Spider-Man. But I gotta say, I'm happy to be at a stage of my social development where I don't feel like I have to like flex hard on my old high school friends or college acquaintances because I'm just enjoying my life to the fullest. One of the most important things I can say to you, viewer, this Pride Month is make sure that you're doing things for you and your happiness. Just remember that if there are people who don't appreciate you for being your true self, it might be a sign that you want to find more supportive people in your life. And I know that can take a while to get to, but that's why it's so important to go into spaces like furry, because the coolest part about being a furry is that you will be supported for who you are as long as you're not the worst, right? Anyways, I have to kind of cut this video short because I'm running out of battery. You got a little glimpse into the pre-furry closeted Nos before the age of 22, and of course the out of the closet, proudly queer Yeen, ages 22 years and later. But kind of coming out at a late age, this is actually one of the first times I'm at least, you know, pretty comfortable talking about the topic on camera, so I'm just really grateful for the opportunity to share that part of my story and human experience, and furry experience, of course, with all of y'all. So, thanks everyone so much for watching. My name's Nas Hyena. Shout out to my super secret patrons. I will catch you next time. Yay!